Alright, we have switched over. Wait, are we all here? Okay, say something, Jose. I need to see your voice
Hey,
light
you
up.
there?
There we go! We're so back!
I can't wait. I know it's been a long time. We have been, I guess, praying and waiting for and sleeping, sleepless nights and, crying sometimes on the corner, thinking about, when we're gonna see each other. But we're finally back,
We're finally
and
back,
it is
yeah?
season 1.
Alright, so if you didn't know, welcome back to Phoenix League Dota. I might have misspelled it in my stream name. I have to fix that later. I have to double check because I was rushing to do this. So I was actually at the hospital to check my shoulder out. Nothing's wrong with my shoulder. It's all good. I just had to check it out. But anyways, welcome back to Phoenix Dota. I am going to be your caster for today. I renamed myself. I am now Ano the caster, and I'm with my lovely, lovely co-caster, Jose. We're so back.
Oh, I can't wait. This has been fun. I actually haven't even had a conversation with you yet with the new changes, the new facets,
yeah.
the new what's it called, passive abilities. This is insane stuff. A great change, I think.
Yeah.
Honestly, just before internationals,
Yeah,
we've
exactly.
seen a lot of new streams, basically new metas. It has become a very interesting game. And what one thing that we've noticed since Phoenix Season 1 and Phoenix Season 0 was that something always will pull out here. There's always something interesting. We've seen a Night Stalker mid. We've seen amazing plays of Wind Ranger. We have to have this Phoenix season start sooner than later. Why? Because it always is entertaining.
Yeah,
I hope you're
and
excited as I am.
I am really excited. And speaking of the new speaking about the new facet, look at look at the picks right now. Witch Doctor Grimstroke on PSG. Oh, by the way, teams playing right now: Radiant side PSGD, and for the Dire side, how old is Nahida? And that's I think lore-wise, Nahida is pretty damn old because if you play Genshin Impact, she's like a goddess or something, right? But we're not here to dive into Genshin Impact lore. We're here to play Dota 2. And speaking of facets, Witch Doctor facet, festering, what was that called? Voodoo Festeration. What do you say about that?
It just like it's because when you get to the point where you move into that percentage base on the top one, it's a lot of damage. 2% of max health per second when you're sitting down there. And a lot of people don't notice it. You can do it at the same time when you jump into Death Ward. It is very powerful.
Yeah.
It is interesting, but I think majority of people go with the Cleft Death, mainly for the fact that it can just increase the amount of damage headed on, but still, a lot of people do pick up that Festeration. It's just a lot of damage. 120, what's it called? Mana per second, sure. Sorry, 20 seconds per mana, 20 mana per second. But that's 60 per second. And yeah, Winter Wyvern is a really good pick. Very, very difficult to start in lane with, but does fall off if incorrectly played. But we are not playing pubs here, are we? We are playing Phoenix Dota. And that means that they're going to try to utilize that heavily.
Yeah, we're playing an upper division in SEA. And by the way, Jose, just a little fun fact. Today, right here, right now, this game that we're casting is the first game of Phoenix Dota Season 1. Official start. So this is...
Official start.
You know, not a lot of pressure can be felt by these two teams, but in my opinion, this game can really set the tone of what Phoenix Dota is about. Not just for SEA division, but also for the Australia division as well.
100%. I was gonna say there's just like when coming into this, I think it's been obviously it's been a very long time, but I'm not sure if these are one of the best teams in there. I'm trying to find the database for the players because we've grown a lot since then. We've worked on the back end. We've started to add in player databases, player channels. It's looking like it's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, and I think that with this new season, we had a complete change, and that's what makes it very, very fun. So we have to have this team, start up real well, and they've done it. When you go into school and they're like, "Oh, who's gonna present first?" They were the first to raise their hands here. They're like, "I'll do it. I'll sacrifice my life."
I'll set the floor for this one. Yeah.
100%. And we were hoping that they set it high so that everyone gets more and more nervous and puts out a better show.
Yeah, let's have like 1 hour games all the time, 24/7.
Oh my god.
Let's let the caster suffer. Let's let Ano's voice like get ripped out, I have a school
Basic.
presentation the next day. I don't care. I'm ripping my voice out for
Radiant
this.
team
But anyways, let's get
win.
into the game and let's get into. We have a lot of catching up to do because we had to catch up on setting up
Dire
the stream and
team
the
pick.
like. So right now, let's look at the bans for PSGD and you look at the bans for HOIN, as I like to call
Mm,
them. So for PSGD, Templar, Willow, Shaman, Venom, and Brewmaster. And for HOIN, it's Clockwork, Tiny, Darkseer, Doom, and Weaver. And for the picks right now, for PSGD, Grimstroke, Stardar, Ember Spirit,
10
Phoenix.
seconds
And
remaining.
for HOIN, it's Witch Doctor, Wyvern, DK, and now they're going to pick
5
their fourth
seconds
hero. So what can
remaining.
you tell from these bans so far from both these teams?
I can tell they really like flying heroes. All I'm waiting is for a Jakiro and a Viper. They've just gone all dragons at this point. No, but they've picked real well with these things. They know their enemy. They know their other side. They know what they're gonna pick. They knew a Brewmaster is one of those peers that they main on. The Dragon Knight is very common nowadays. It's just a really good set tempo. The new changes have made him a little more balanced. But with the lineup they're going here, PSG have really countered well and not
Dire
going on
team
DPS.
down.
They still do have a Slardar.
Timber.
And Timber does go well with this for just the strength ability to take out for Phoenix and Slardar. But right now, yes, you have some lockdown with the Winter and the Witch Doctor, but there's just a lack of hard
Radiant
control
team
on the
banned.
sides of Hoynes.
Yeah.
PSG have a good tempo, have a good combination, especially that Phoenix. I think will really ruin Timbersaw if he comes up to a high stat situation and the Dragon Knight.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, what are we thinking here? So they've got Timber's got to be
10
off lane.
seconds
So
remaining.
it's just dragging out whether they want to put him as a mid or pos one. I don't
Yeah.
think you want to put him as
5
pos one.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Thinking about it right now, Dragon Knight and Timbersaw, they both can be very interchangeable in the sense with would you be more comfortable with putting a DK up against a
Radiant
Phoenix
team
or a
banned.
Timbersaw against a Phoenix right now? And honestly, both these heroes, I would say they kind of suffer against a Phoenix
Mm,
because Phoenix's new innate, if I'm not mistaken, he basically has a radiance now on his
basically.
yeah, he basically has a radiance. So
10
fire
seconds
spirits
remaining.
can do a deceptively high amount of damage to you if you're not careful.
5
One
seconds
blink and you're
remaining.
gonna be half HP. Another blink, you're gonna be back in the fountain. That's how strong this Phoenix is in the laning phase as well. So I'm really curious
Dire
to see
team
how Hoin
banned.
will counter this. They might try to cook things up. They might put DK on the pos 1, Timber pos 2, and put another hero pos 3. But we could be this is the beauty of Dota right now. We could be proven wrong. There's a lot of surprises right now. So for PSGD, they're convinced that they're missing a carry for Hoin, so they ban out the Ursa
10
and the
seconds.
Lifestealer.
Dire
Both
team
are, in my
pick.
opinion, are really good answers for the Phoenix. Not
Mm.
just for the Phoenix, but also for the Slardar as well.
Yeah, I don't think monkeying was the best. I don't know. I think monkeying can be easily countable. It's a pos 4 more build recently.
Mm.
But the Slark, yes, is pretty good. It does lock down Timber, a Timber counter.
Oh
All
yeah,
in
for
all, we're
sure.
well,
10
but
seconds
they need to
remaining.
answer this
Radiant team
somehow.
pick.
And they
Lina.
go
Oh
for the
yeah, so
Lina.
it's DK1. Yeah,
It could be
DK1.
DK1.
Yeah, unless we get surprised with like Lino one, but like
We'll
I don't
have to
know.
see depending on their lanes, depending on if they have a nice flex situation, which is what now teams are doing. Flexing, especially with
10
their
seconds
ability, like heroes
remaining.
that can correlate between team members, is what they really need to kind
5
of go with.
seconds remaining.
But right now I can see PSG having a very full team. It depends on how and what they pick to decide against
Oh
this
yeah, for sure.
lineup by Hoin. Because you could play Lina as one, it's not the best, and you can
Yeah.
have a double range to try to counteract the Slardar and completely annihilate his timing.
Mm.
Because we spoke about it last season, how Timbersaw, if you kind of hit him in the back foot, it's done. Slardar is one of those same. Slardar has a better climb, but Timbersaw, you can't fail Timbersaw's lane.
Yep.
Once failed, gone. There's no way of coming back.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, by the way, before we continue on with the cast, like, Jose, you wanna explain why your voice sounds not as good as before?
Well, well, the voice is gone. I had my brothers waiting, and I had a lot of
You may
fun,
now
and
select
I
your
Chaos
shadowed a
Knight,
hero.
lot.
by the
Probably
way.
lost my voice, but now we've got the Chaos Knight. What a pick! Yes, he's a very, very great pos one that's been coming up, especially with the new changes. It does address a lot of issues and can go well into the late game, but that is really, I think, naive into the fact that they have a Wyvern. They try to address the Lina. There's a Wyvern there that can now take out anyone he chooses, especially the Phoenix. You see that Phantom come out, bam, Phoenix, Wyvern ulti, that's it, you're done.
All right, so I'm looking at the players player thingy right now, the player stats. I'm trying to double check who their mid laner is here. I'm not too sure. Like Abhorrence on the Lina, so is that? I wonder who
Let me
Zay
check here.
is. Like because their names are not the same. Abhorrent.
Hmm.
Oh wait! Oh, it's a Lina one.
Ooh, I
Because
told you.
Abhorrent also Zay is on Lina, and according to the database, Zay is pos one. Abhorrent's the pos one. So they're running who's their pos two? We are not updated. The names are not the same. Guys, make your names the same.
Keep it the same, man. Why you gotta make it hard for everyone here?
Yeah,
All right, what do we got here? We've got main playoffs here. It's the interdivision, I think it
it's
is.
upper. We're in the upper division. I'm
Upper
guessing.
division. So we got here upper division group stage. Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to be testing out the camera for the one that
Prepare for
Wegsy,
battle.
shout out to Wegsy, Dota, Phoenix Dota admin. She recommended like these camera controls that I will try to be testing out right now. Hopefully, I know how to use them because I'm not too. It's probably been a few months since last cast, so here we are. We're gonna now test things out here, and now we're gonna be looking at the lineups on the side of PSG. They're gonna be starting out on the Radiant side ever since on the Chaos Knight, Nis on the Ember Spirit, Dace on the Slardar, Tio on the Grimstroke, and Easy Game on the Phoenix. Meanwhile, on the side of HOIN, we have Bonnie on the Timbersaw, Aya on the Witch Doctor, Tick on the Winter Wyvern, Tanitras on the Dragonite, and Abhorrent on the Lina. And looks like we're going to be having a first engagement here. Tick gonna get caught out, but Fire Spirits and the Winter and the Arctic Blast, if I'm not mistaken. Arctic Burn.
30
Whoops.
seconds
Combined the
to
two skill
battle.
names. Gonna be a little bit of an engagement there, but nothing really to be concerned about for anyone really. Alright, so slow start so far for both these teams. So Jose, what do you think just from these two drafts alone? Who do you think has the upper hand? Who do you think is in the driver's seat right now?
See, I'm thinking right now with the way PSGD has kind of set them up, which I hope
The
they don't get
battle
us for,
begins.
copyright issues. But with PSGD, I think they have a very well lineup here. They can address the tempo real well. It depends on the end of how this lane on bot goes because Lardar, yes, you do need him. Mid needs to obviously pick up the lane, which he will because he's against a Dragon Knight, which they're both melee. Actually, it's against Lina, so Lina is mid.
Wait, yeah, Lina mid,
There's a
and
plus one
then
Dragon Knight.
yeah, it's a +1 Dragonite in this off lane because Dragonite, I would say Dragonite won't really do well against a Slardar, and Timbersaw
Yeah.
is a good answer for the Slardar. So very interesting lane setups for HOIN. I really expected. So Lina is registered, or Abhorrent rather, is registered as their +1 here, as there's going to be an engagement here between these two supports. So Nitros makes his
Hmm.
rotation down over. Blood Grenade gonna be committed. I don't think it even hits a Phoenix. So Phoenix is gonna get away from this one unless or rather Tick. Hiding in the trees, easy game. Oh wait, that's a lot of
Oh
damage
no.
here. Blood Grenade gonna be used here. Is this gonna be first blood? Yes, it will. The first ever kill here in Phoenix Dota. It's gonna go to easy game on the Phoenix, taking down Tick. Tick a little bit too overzealous with that harassment there.
It is. It is. I think honestly this is where they need to be paying attention. Yes, you switched around roles, but remember this is your pause one. You're trying to take care, so do not overextend here. I
Or
think
engagement.
definitely yes. This bottom lane is most important because in both ways it's a pause one and pause five versus each other. So depending on how they want to go ahead of this, it's yeah, it's dependent on this. Dragonite needs to pick up the tempo real quick. And for CK, if he has a bad lane, he's gonna be, struggling a little bit with the farming kind of lanes. Phoenix does love to get, in their face, but so does these Wyvern, as we
Oh,
say.
hold
Ooh,
on.
again.
Tick. Reality Rift in with the Chaos Ball. That's not enough damage to take down Tick, but ever since an easy game, taking a lot of damage from the DK and even the Hellbear clap. Claps a CK, alright. Divine intervention on the CK. Takes a lot of harassment. Looks like he'll be fine for now though. Bonnie, meanwhile, on the top lane on the Timbersaw. So really curious lane setup once again. So just to clarify, I believe the Timbersaw is still technically their pos 3 on paper, but He swapped the lanes over just so that DK can have an easier time. Top lane, Tio gonna get ran down right now by the Timbersaw with the Blood Grenade going to be used as well. Witchstalker trying to run down this Grimstroke, and yes, Aya will pick up that kill thanks to the Voodoo Festeration and the Maledict. So Tio gets taken down there in the top lane. Aren't Lina mid in the meantime. Gonna be pressuring a lot that Ember Spirit. Taking a good amount of harass, and look at that harass that this Lina is just applying right now onto that Ember Spirit. It's gonna be TP mid here, and bottle refill. Nothing too fancy over there. Ever since and Tonitrus down bottom, easy game. Gonna get hit here with the Arctic Burn with Tick. Is there gonna be any more follow-up? There is still Fire Spirits available, so Tick has to be careful now. Fire Spirits and an Icarus dive, so if he's not careful, easy game could turn this one around. Ever since gonna try to make his rotation down over here. Oh, the body blocks! Can he get it? Oh, he's gonna get the body blocks, Tick! He's gonna get stunned up by Ever Since. One more hit should do the trick. They're gonna use a Splinter Blast here to try to stall things up, but no. Ever Since picks up yet another kill here in the bottom lane. Quick start here in bottom. 2 kills already, and both of them on the Winter Wyvern. All the action actually has been in the bottom lane. Really fast start here.
Sorry, I apologize. I took my mic out while trying to get some chips. That's my microphone.
You sound a little bit far. It sounds like your mic is still kind of disconnected. Oh, bottom lane. Ever Since gonna get jumped on here by Tick as well as Tonitrus. Dragon Tail. Will it be enough to kill him off? No, he does have a relatively large stick, so he'll be fine for now. Uh-oh, there's actually gonna turn this one around. There's gonna be Reality Rift in with the Chaos Bolt. Splinter Blast to take to slow things down on Ever Since. Ever Since taking a lot of damage. But DK doing DK things. There's gonna be another Arctic Burn here onto Easy Game. Easy Game does have a dive. There's gonna be a Dragon Tail stun though. Easy Game has to be very careful with this one, but the burst damage is just way too much. Easy Game just gets taken down. Ever Since taking a lot of harassment as well. Arctic Winter's Blast, or I keep getting the skills mixed up. Splinter Blast will miss out there on the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight will be fine for now, but again, just so much damage from this bottom lane, and the only 2 deaths in this game has been bottom on the supports.
Yeah, and like I said, like it's gonna be very interesting down ball. You put both pause ones there, and they're both gonna back down. They don't want to farm. They want this to see who's gonna choke down, who's gonna be the one that ends up losing. And look, it's going back and forth, but as long as your core stays alive, I think it's fine. Right now here, Dragon Knight's been alive. I think Chaos has been fine as well, so...
Top misses out on the Timber Chain. Would have been a kill.
I hear Lina technically winning the mid lane here with 36-6.
Oh, hold on. Chaos Bolt, Reality Rift in. There's going to be a lot of DOT. Tick taking a lot of damage. Will he be able to walk it off? Oh, the Fire Blast!
Oh, no!
The Fire Spirit, sorry! Clips the Wyvern on his way out. Another death onto Tick. What an aggressive bottom lane. And even in the top lane, hold on, there's gonna be another engagement. There's gonna be a stun right on the top of the Witchhawker. Look at the damage! Body rips apart Daze, but the Aya dies first.
What a game! What a game to start. Holy crap. This is not letting off the gas. Look at mid again.
Hold on, that's a lot of damage. Can the M-Spirit try to dance his way out of this one? No more mana left. The Laguna Blade is not going to be enough to kill him off. No, actually the burn damage is enough. Abhorrent is going to try to turn things around here on Easy Game. Does he have the damage to take him down? No, he does not. Tick will help him take him down. Abhorrent, will he take away the regen rune? Barely keeps Abhorrent alive.
Well, my roommate's gonna kill me after this with the amount of screaming I'm about to do. Game 1, holy crap, this is not letting go again. They're going for
even Tio's in trouble. Arctic Burn, there's a Festeration as well. Look at that strong damage, look at that skill damage. Tio, he's gonna stand his ground, but he looks like he's gonna die. But the TP in from Nis eliminates Tick right now, and Aya's left all alone here in the backline. Easy Game and Daze will come over to help out.
That does not matter, to be honest. That does not matter. They are just running down people. They got 4 kills. Yes, it's 6-6, but to be honest, the morale is gonna drop down. They just ran you over like little fucking kids on a playground. This is nothing. This is like massacre. They ran through here. You had to make that last minute adjustment. Lina's got level 8 compared to your Ember, who's just about to hit 7. This is really bad for mid lane.
And look at the items on the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit only has a bottle and a wand with a boot. and going for phase boots right now. And look at the Lina. Lina going for Aetherlands. And I'm not really a math genius right now, but 1.4k gold in the bank. Lina's
That's about a
probably
1,100 ahead.
yeah, and Lina's just having the time of her life right now.
The 48-15 compared to an Ember 28-0.
Top
Ember has
lane,
not had
Daze! Oh
one.
my goodness gracious! Maxing out Whirling Death, takes out Daze half HP, even has a Maledict on him, but the Maledict did not come with the Whirling Death damage being applied, so it looks like they should be fine for now. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Dragon Form will be popped here, as well as the ultimate from the CK. Uh-oh, mid lane, Abhorrent taking a lot of damage with a gank from Theo. The Laguna Blade on top of Theo. Theo will get taken down, but it looks like Nis, at the very least, will find the exchange onto Abhorrent. Not the worst exchange there if you're on the side of PSGD. Nis finally finding a bounce back into this one.
Oop, down bot.
Oh, hold on top. Daisy, he's just gonna die! Whirling Death one-shots him, and even down bottom, Everson's gonna try to man-fight right now with these two heroes. The Sunray will keep him up in good shape, relatively, for now. But HOIN, but they're showing their dominance right now with their lineup, and maybe +1, technically, Timbersaw doing so much for them, and this Lardar is just not having a good time.
Anna, you gotta let me know when there's like I don't know, like if as a friend you should let me know when there's a forecast of rain, because this is a blood fucking bath. Holy shit. I have not let up. I can't even breathe for a second and have a chip, because all that's happening is one kill left, right, and center. That's 15 kills in less than 10 minutes. Holy crap.
Welcome to Sea Dota.
Let's go. This is something. This is fun. It looks like they're gonna go for the Timbersaw here. Bonnie in out of position 4-on-1. But they can't get him.
Simply
They
walk away
find
from
the
this one. Oh,
snacks,
they
though.
find the stacks though. Oh, that's not good. Well, if you're the Ember Spirit, this is at least a small price to pay. What Aya wants to
But
try to
they're
contest the
losing mid.
stack. Yeah, he sees that
It's not
this is
worth it.
happening. He knows that this is happening right now. Malik's gonna come up here onto the Ember Spirit. Do they want to try to continue this one? Yep, they do. Nis is gonna jump in on top of Aya. Aya does have the level 3 Festeration. Will this be enough to take him down though? Does not look like it. My frames are starting to die a little bit thanks to the Festeration. Aya, one more hit, you do the trick. The dive in from the Remnant, will it be enough? No, it will not! Aya stays alive and the Festeration is just making me lag. Meanwhile, Bonnie takes down the CK in the jungle and the tip. Meanwhile, oh, we're missing kills in the mid.
Ooh,
Oopsie.
double kill.
Double kill right there by the Ember Spirit. Sorry, looks like I missed
But
out
out
on
here on bot, they just take out freaking the Chaos Knight as well.
that. Yep,
Poor
abhorrent
ever
noted.
since he's not having a good time either. He was being pressured out of this lane pretty heavily. If you kind of want to put it onto, let's say, who's winning worth here, because right now Chaos Knight is one of the lowest cores out of everyone. That is really bad.
That's a shocker, because considering that the Slardar had a relatively rough lane, considering like he is 2-2-2, CK is 1-1-1, but
Yeah, he did not get the best time, to be honest. And it's being very difficult for the side of PSGD, because they do have the better lineup, but they're not executing it well. Ember suffered very heavily down in mid, and the lane changes have just done real well for the side of HOINs.
yeah, definitely. And looking at the Lina right now, BO2 already on the Lina, going for the Aetherlands
Oh.
next. Ever since on the bottom lane, trying to farm back up. DK on the other hand, does have an item on the way. Does have a Blink Dagger already on the DK.
That is pretty quick.
A
11
very-
minutes in.
+1 DK, or is this a +1 DK? I'm really not sure at this point.
It looks like it, because to be honest, the way maybe nah, they won't. They're playing Ember. They're playing what's it called, DK +1, but they're letting the Timber take that area to quickly farm, because he just, like I said when we mentioned, if Timber falls back, it's game over. And what they're doing is they're just doing really well, making sure he kind of has a decent set of farm, and to rotate with him.
Mid lane.
But looks like in mid, Niz.
Tanitras, chain
Chain
stun,
stun.
Laguna Blade, one more hit, does the trick. Tanitras picks up the kill onto Nis. So Nis on the Ember Spirit, a little too overzealous with the farm there, did not expect the Blink Dagger. First revealed Blink Dagger as well on Tanitras, uses it to perfection there, takes down the Ember Spirit, and he also claims his dominating spree.
Remember
how I said that one group always, volunteers? This is the group, man. This is the way to start up. What a chain stun What a perfect combination, just to make sure they maximize the stun duration to get that kill.
Yeah, indeed, and just freebie there in the mid lane. No one came over to help out. Dace in the top side going. He does have a Midas going for the Blink Dagger next, so that's a good way to earn back farm on this Slardar and go for Midas and just try to stall things out here.
It is, but it's a late game item. I
Oh
don't think it's
wait,
worth. And
oh hold on, Aya in the jungle under the observer ward.
Learn from
Aya
your
did not expect that observer, and Nis picks up another kill onto this Witch Doctor. It's not done actually. Tick in the top lane, all alone right now. He's all alone against 3 heroes. Sunray, can it do enough damage? He does have Cold Embrace, will not pop it. Abhorrent even TP's up here to Nitrous. Will blink in, get the kill onto easy game. Nis, a little miss there on the LSA, but the hunt is still on. Nis does not have a remnant available. Does he want to try to turn and fight this? That's a lot of damage here, actually. Tio on the backline. Bonnie gonna try to run him down, but the starter will be helping out the Grimstroke. Blink forward as well from the DK with the Laguna ability and the Dragon Tail stun here onto the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit will get taken out, and meanwhile, Bonnie will take down Tio as well. The only survivor from that fight was that Slardar.
yeah, this is where I mean it's not really worth it to have this Midas in because you're now way behind in timing, and they find that stack too.
Yep, the Observer Ward
Using
spots
everything.
out the stack. Blink forward. Uh-oh, Tonitras finds the Slardar once again. Death Ward on the way as well as a Maledict on top. Even though you run away from this one, looks like you're not going to survive this one. And will get popped there by Bonnie. The Chaos Knight is going to rotate as well. Oh, wait, actually, Slardar is still alive here. No, he's going to get popped. Alright, a little bit of false hope there. CK even forced to make the rotation down here, but nothing really done here by the CK.
This is not a good start for PSG. They had a great kind of even way, but you can see the difference. As they say, skill diff in mid. Unfortunately, Abhorrent did really well in knocking down and making sure that Niz does not pick up on anything. Niz is struggling way too much, can't rotate in, or Everson's cannot do anything. He has bare minimum, and they're trying to get a desperation play here, smoking up, seeing if they can pick up something. And the best line to pick up Abhorrent right now out of position here. Can he get him?
Uh-oh, yeah, they spot the Lina out. Ember Spirit, there's a chain. Yeah, this Lina's gonna die here. LSA on top of the CK zone, so they won't get the chain stun in until the Phantom's Embrace will come in. They're gonna take down the Lina down the bottom lane ever since. We'll definitely be happy with that kill.
Though they are gonna struggle in a second because, to be honest, late game I feel like I think HOIN kind of win with the Wyvern. Yes, your Dragon Knight does lose in DPS, but you have a Lina. Unless the Lina's going magical, in that case you might lose. But you still need to kind of you need some base, you know, you need to get something to keep yourselves alive to that. Right now you don't have that.
Yeah, right now, look at Tick right now. Tick going for a Midas, spots up the Ember Spirit here in the mid lane. Looks like it'll be fine for now. No real engagements going on across the map.
Wow, it's the first fucking minute that nothing happened. we've been here worried. I haven't had time to breathe. Let me have a chip here. Let me just I want to have a little chip.
I don't even have water on me right now. I'm gonna have to like scavenge through the refrigerator later in a minute.
Yeah.
So 16 minutes in, 12 to 16, 5k gold lead right now for HOIN. Not that there's a little break in the action, you know. We can talk about, you know, what this season will bring to. What do you expect from this season, you know? So tell me,
We've got a lot
Yossi.
more teams.
What do
We've got a lot
you
more teams.
expect?
Look, with the fact that there's a lot of tournaments. Sorry, there's a lot of tournaments and there's a lot of also qualifiers coming. A lot of people are learning and watching and actually trying to train and perfect their own heroes, because you can also see a lot of times comfort picks do end up making a massive difference. So I think the fact that we actually have a massive change for this new season is great, and we have a lot more, you know, new players, some old, some new, and this is gonna bring a lot more entertainment, a lot more diversity, a lot more new builds. Like in this case, we're having a switch around with a Timber in pause 1 lane and a Dragon Knight in off lane.
Yeah,
What a
definitely
game
for
already.
sure. Blink Dagger now on the Slardar, but on the Timbersaw now has a Blink Dagger. And looks like they're gonna try to use this Blink Dagger they're gonna put the Blink Dagger to good use right now. Smoking up here. Abhorrent here on the high ground. My frames are dying for some reason. I have no idea why. It's capped at 40. But anyways.
They know that they have vision on that bottom ground, so they moved up top. They're trying to rotate to get this this Witch Doctor that is just trying to farm. Oh,
With
they
the
catch
Wyvern
on.
in trouble. Oh, meanwhile, there's a war on two fronts right now. Witch Doctor will buy back instantly. Tonitros is in right now. Dace there on the Slardar, taking a lot of damage from this DK. This DK doing enough damage. Looks like Dace, he will get taken down. The TP out from the CK is successful. Meanwhile, in the mid lanes, Phoenix will die out here. Abhorrent still alive, still kicking. And it looks like Nis is forced to back away from this one. 2 for 1 overall. Witch Doctor did instantly buy back. There's gonna be a Remnant here available for Nis if you want to use it. Chain forward, or rather, the Timber chain forward. Nis, almost gets caught up with the
Oh.
LSA, but Nis, he's still gonna get spotted anyways! Tried to be a little too fancy with it. Nis is gonna pay for it.
Should have just taken it back. And now they're again losing out too much. It's 8K in 18 minutes. That is way too much. That's 500 of a difference in gold per minute. That's way too much. Well, technically 400, but yeah. They need to slow this down, especially because they are now having the late game with the way these lineups are going, with the way these basically builds are going, and Timber will become redundant towards that point. Not
Another
redundant,
smoke,
but
though. They still want to keep
Yeah,
fight this up. Orchid on the CK. They saw the Lina here thanks to this Observer and Sentry Ward. Will they spot anyone out here,
desperate.
though? Yeah,
they need to get
desperation.
something.
Anything is the... They have to get anything here. Oh, Lina! Walks right into it, Lina! Orchid Malevolence? Is he gonna get popped here? I don't think you're even gonna need it. Lina just gets destroyed there by the CK. This will pick up the kill, but the fight still keeps going here. Easy game, gonna get stunned up here. Bonnie is now unstoppable on this Timbersaw. 6-0 on the Timber, and looks like the chase is still ongoing here. Tio looks like he'll be next on the list here. Timbersaw actually can't hit this Grimstroke thanks to the Phantom's Embrace here. Do they have actually the cancel? No, they don't!
Ooh.
Oh, the jump back in! The Ember Spirit and the Slard are gonna try to stun up Tonitros. Tonitros pops a BKB, he's gonna try to walk away. Bloodstone will get popped as well. Bonnie does not get on the high ground. There's gonna be a Death Run as well going on top of this. This takes way too much damage. And the Arctics. And here comes the ultimate from the Winter Wyvern. Traps the CK and the starter. And Bonnie blinks in and decimates them all! Blink Dagger on the Timbersaw, revealed to perfection! Winter's Curse on the money, and Bonnie.
I told you. They picked a couple of DPS. This wasn't the best pick for CK in here, but they did it anyway. And now they are really suffering. They could have gone for some of these, new niche picks. I've seen Pudge come out, seen Necro as +1. They went for the Chaos, and Chaos Knight can struggle. All his Phantasm, all his, illusions, they all can really make, CK suffer. And you've got a Slardar. That bash is gonna hurt. It's going to be a slap in the face when Mama's pissed, alright? So it's going to be easy for you. And this Timbersaw is playing it to perfection. Holy moly. Bonnie's setting up a big kind of standard here for offlaners right now.
Quote-unquote offlaners, because Timbersaw was in the top side.
He was, but that's what they're kind of setting it up for. It was a great switch, smart idea, good by the captain to kind of switch it up. But right now, they need to stop. Yes, you get the tournament. They need to stop going for kills. I think, honestly, if you're PSGD, stop. Reset. You can't get a quick kill. If you do, back out. You got Lina, leave. You do not need to go back in here. You need to take some time, reset. You got the late game. With these constant reset fights, they've lost now 12K in lead.
13.
You need to
13K
wait.
max, actually.
13. And you need what you need to do is let this Slardar catch up. Let this, Chaos Knight, have a little bit of, split farm, get your Manta being able to kind of like move around. You're gonna get shotgunned by this Timber. Give some leeway and let yourself catch
Look at the
up.
Winter Wyvern's build, actually. He's building carry on post 4 as well. Midas and Dragonlance, and then going for the Witchblade next. Uh-oh, hold on, top side. A lot of damage here onto Aya. Aya walks into Ever Since. And finally, some momentum there on the side of PSGD, but Boss 5 Witch Doctor, that was a dieback, technically speaking.
Technically, but it's not what you need. Again, take some time. Right now, Chaos Knight needs his Manta and his BKB before he can become very well and very, stable. Right now, a lot of the supports, a lot of the, offlanes, they're just overextending just to make sure he's alive, and he can't perform. So, take some time, reset. Even if you give out some tier 1s, that's fine. Tier 2s if you have to, sure. Wait for the late game. You do not have the lead. And this Wyvern is going DPS, which is going to be a big struggle, but it is countable. because
I'm looking at chat right now, and there's a lot of chants going on for HOIN, to
yeah,
say the
they're doing
least.
real well. They're doing absolutely real well.
Dire's top tower is under
Really,
attack.
these are wild chants.
I have to I'll have to check that out later.
Yeah,
um,
I want to see it right now,
but
but here,
ooh,
meanwhile, in the mid lane, there's gonna be an Orchid as well. Oh my goodness gracious! Goodbye, Ember Spirit. Tio gonna join the Ember in the grave, and the Orchid Malevolence on this DK just eviscerates that Ember Spirit. My goodness. First reveal as well, I believe,
Radiant's
on the
middle
Orchid.
tower is under attack.
it is, and this is what
Dire's
I mean
top
by
tower is
look.
under attack.
If you see that, just get out.
Radiant structures
You guys are
are
way too
fortified.
behind. Right now, doing well. CK just splitting it up, map, making sure he maximizes his farm. He needs it. Just as long as they keep him running around, getting some farm, give it tier 2 out. You know you got pushers. You got a
Radiant's
Lina
middle
and a
tower
Dragon out.
is
They're
under
going to push the
attack.
towers.
Middle tower
You
is
can't really
fallen.
defend that.
You even have
And
the
you've got a
Doors of
Warlock.
Dragon
Radiant's
passive as
courier
well.
has been killed.
Yeah, so just take some time, you know, and reset. You can't kill Timber right now. You don't have anything to do so. But what you can do is CK comes along and like does a lot of damage if you let him farm. Take some time, reset, wait for the later game. That's the only way you can win. You've got a Midas for a reason.
Yep, definitely. Aghanim's now picked up on the Lina since a while ago. Going for the Blink Dagger as well as a Usurper next. Looking back in our position 3.5 Wyvern. Going for the Witch Blade. So that's something.
3.5.
Yeah, 3.5 because technically Wyvern also wants to carry.
Yeah. So look, Wyvern, I don't mind it. It works well, but because Wyvern is a single target ability, I don't think it is the best. I would have said more so you would have gone some good support items to kind of maximize the ability to have Winter's Curse, but you know what? They're the players, we're the casters. They might know more than we do. I hope though that this does give some leeway for the side of PSGD because I want to continue this game into at least, you know, a good 40-minute game, get some interesting stuff, you know?
This is a
Because
best
I
of
think
two.
that, yeah, remember, there's a Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix.
Oh, hold on,
Caught out.
Phoenix. Is he good here? Wait, that's a lot of damage. The DOT is just way too
Not
much.
enough for you.
And by the way, to answer the question in chat, yeah, my frame rate right now is pretty bad. I blame the Witch Doctor, I'm not gonna lie to you. It even affects my game. Meanwhile, the Grimstroke with the ultimate here kept this Ember Spirit piece save. A Remnant away. Looks like he'll be good for now. He'll stay alive. Phoenix is the only casualty so far.
Good. It's alright. It's alright. Remember, Phoenix has a lot of damage to provide. A lot of, I mean, insane. I just played a couple of games with Phoenix, burst him. It is an insane person that can kind of really, really pop off the later this game goes. All this regen, all this, you know, strength ability you're getting, it's going to bite you in your ass when it comes to late game. And that's all he needs. He needs levels, he needs time. The longer they prolong this game, give him a little treat here and there with 1 kill or 2, it's fine. Like, as they're about to give out for Tio, sacrificing his life for Pakistan, as they say. Ooh, no, he's juking him. He's juking him. Ooh. And they're not aware that he just took it from the
Wait.
fountain.
Oh,
That's
wait,
cool.
hold on. Wait, they actually know he's... Oh, they know the Zeke is going. Are they baiting him in? Oh, meanwhile, bottom lane, Zeke gets jumped here by Daze, but the Cold Embrace will get popped here. Nissa actually gets taken down by Abhorrent. This is way too much damage. In the backline, oh my goodness gracious, goodbye, Winter Wyvern. Winter Wyvern just eviscerates, and Abhorrent, he's actually not safe as well. He's under the ward here. Orchid Malevolence on top of this Lina. Lina goes down here. CK trying
Look
to
at the
go
damage.
crazy here. The damage is way too much, but the egg will get popped here. No one's gonna deal with it. Bonnie all alone right now, but Bonnie just goes in. He does not care ever since gets taken down. And Tio gets popped with the Aghanims on this Timber, so the fight continues. Aya taking a lot of damage right now from the Slardar. Warmage should do the trick, but the stun and the Death Ward, it's gonna keep him alive just for a bit longer. But Dace, he's in so much trouble. It's a triple kill right now for a Body. My
Bonnie
goodness.
Unstoppable.
Radiant's
That is
bottom
insane.
tower is under attack.
Bonnie's doing real well, but you saw the change before he could pop out his what was it? It's called the reactive armor, like new ability through the Agnums. He was taking a lot of damage from Phoenix. This is where it's going to start hurting them. The fact that they're very tanky, the fact that they have a lot of strength, but they need to keep playing it and like space out the game. They did really well. Look, you got the Lina, sure, you got the Wyvern, but you got to make sure you take care of yourself, and that BKB needs to come sooner than later. I don't know why he wants to go hard. I think that is a big mistake for the fact that Timber loves those stats. do not go hard. I think you really should go BKB and try to make sure you have that ability to actually shotgun someone down the same way the Slardar is. And Slardar is picking up. He's about to pick up his what is it called?
BKB.
Echo Saber pretty quick.
Alright, goes
He's got his
yeah.
BKB already. He's got BKB. Echo Saber next. He's gonna be able to shotgun some of these supports real well.
By the way,
Ooh, they're about to crash.
what I find really funny with the CK is that actually, hold on a second before I complete that sentence. I'm gonna try to jump in here. Nis with the BKB gonna get pop here, but Bonnie, he's in the front line right now, and there's gonna be Tonitros gonna be blinking in, but Slardar in a lot of trouble. LSA will connect on top of the Slardar. Good night, Slardar. He's gonna get taken down by Abhorrent, and the damage coming in on top of Theo. Theo's gonna get taken down as well by Abhorrent. It's a double kill for this Lina.
Yeah, that was a little bit of misplaced. Look, the Winter Curse didn't miss, but still, you gotta be careful with that. That is... Oof.
Oh, wait, they're still going in! Emperor Spirit, he's not safe in his own base! Abhorrent with a triple kill! Is this Dota or are we watching the Olympic dive team? Because they're just diving underneath their towers!
Under attack.
Oh my god.
Tips being exchanged right now by everyone on the side of no HOIN. My goodness
This
gracious.
might be too political, but this is worse than the massacre I see on the news when they're like something's happened in another warbird country. This is crazy shit. I'm seeing death after death. That is 33 kills. That's more kills per minute. This is
More
18k
deaths than the
ahead.
Stark family in Game of Thrones.
Oh my god, yes. Basically, everyone dying off in the next second. Holy, this is not the way that you want to, you know, kind of start off your games or if you're PSGD, you know? You want to start off the season at least with a good fight. And like I said, again, cut your losses, keep rotating, keep taking time. I still don't think this is a great idea for Chaos Art. What do you think?
There's still definitely a small chance for outplay here on the side of PSGD. And going back to what I was trying to say about the CK, right? His new innate, the Reign of Chaos, where when he ultimates, there is a chance that another illusion spawns. Apparently that applies on the Manta style as well. Doesn't happen right now, but it does apply on the Manta style, so theoretically, if this Chaos Knight could get his hands on, let's say, the Witch Doctor or the Wyvern first, and then he tries to go on to, let's say, Lina now has a Yule Scepter as well as a Blink Dagger, so it's going to be even harder for the CK to catch. But as long as the CK can catch out one or both of the supports, I think PSGD has a chance to really, you know, spread the damage out. Ember Spirit does a deceptive amount of damage. The dive in. Bonnie, that's so much damage! Easy game, just like 1/4 HP off of that single jump there by the Timbersaw.
Yeah, look, finally, I think ever since he's listened to me, you know, through the spiritual plane, he's changed it up to a BKB. He needs it.
Oh wait, hold on. Dina just popped the Grimstroke.
It was nothing.
Yeah, bottom rack's gonna get taken. Oh, blink in here! Phoenix taking so much damage with the Orchid Malevolence! Phoenix is just gone!
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower is under
That's
Oh,
2
that's
racks.
left. Yep,
Radiant's middle
2 racks,
barracks
tier 2 tower on the top side, still standing strong, but what really can you
Chaos
do
Knight's
left?
bought out. Chaos Knight's bought out. This is the time to actually go. You wait for your Phoenix. This is the last chance you have to see if you can get one good fight and wait it out. And that's what they're exactly going to do with the nice smoke going in. They're not going to pay attention. They've got a lot of abilities that are off. That Dragon Knight ability is off as well. Perfect time. Pick him out. You're not going to be able to get Bonnie. Find something else. Get back. Oh my god, no.
Oh,
You see him, you see him, you see him?
oh, the leader! Oh my goodness gracious! Abhorrent! It's not! It's just gone! Have you seen this Lina? Apparently not, because she just gets eviscerated. Timbersaw will get jumped on here by the Slardar. They're gonna chain him up to perfection actually right now. Meanwhile, Arctic's Curse on the backline onto the Timbersaw, or rather onto the CK, but the CK gonna try to fight right now on top of the DK. DK taking so much healing right now. How the heck is this DK still alive? I say that, but the BKB wears off. Again, Tonitros gets taken down, and the silence on top of the Timbersaw. Timbersaw taking way too much time. He's gonna try to find a way out of this one. The lifesteal, is it gonna be enough? There's gonna be a silence of Phantom's Embrace. Timbersaw doing so much lifesteal right now thanks to the Chakram. Can they find this Timbersaw a little bit more? Timbersaw almost gets off the skills, but no, Timbersaw cannot, gets chained up. 4 for none. PSGD stays alive.
What? I told you. The BKB got it. The BKB got it. That is 14 kills after died. That is 1 grand to everyone plus the extra 4. I think it was Eversense who ended up getting it. It was it was Nis. That is a lot
Dire's
of
middle
gold.
tower is under attack.
All
That
right,
switched from being, I think, 22k down. Oh my god, that's a 5k gold swing.
5K gold
Holy
swing.
moly.
Okay, so just to
Dire's top tower
advise
is under
everyone on
attack.
the stream right now, the bitrate, I'm getting some people saying that the bitrate is cooked. I'm going to have to double check the settings because I was
Radiant are
messing
scanning.
around with some settings the other day to
Dire's middle tower is under
improve
attack.
the cast, but apparently I think I might have done something to mess up. I think I messed something up. TLDR. But I'll revert back to my old settings. I'll try to revert back to my old settings. So after this game number 1, hopefully they don't start game number 2 instantly, so I can have a little bit of time to myself to fix the issue because yeah. I'm starting to notice it now because for some reason the bitrate, or rather personally my FPS right now is like it's capped at 40 right now, but like usually
Yeah.
I play at 90 or something, and they're also
Yeah,
saying
I
that
think
the
it's a
stream
little
is
bit of
cooked.
a little bit of the voodoo thing because mine's dropping. I think mine's normally at a steady 140, but it's dropping to 130, 100. And I bought a very I love building PCs as my free time, and I build a very well PC. So I don't know, maybe it is the voodoo restoration, to be honest.
We'll double check in demo hero if it's really the
Yeah.
voodoo. Like if it's a voodoo, that's going to be the reason. I'm gonna ask. Oh no! The Tormentor claims another life. We have the first Tormentor kill.
Oh my
Tio,
god.
welcome to the highlight, buddy. You're the first victim of the Tormentor. Chalk it up
Oh my
right now.
god.
Tormentor
We
claims
said
another
it.
victim.
We said it. Look, wait, clip it right now. I'm gonna put it here on the casters lounge here. It's gonna be the, what is it? Game 1 PSGD.
Oh, jump in. Tonitris finds his Lardar. Looks like it's not going to be result into anything. Sorry for the little bit of pausing there.
34 minutes.
But Tio, we saw that, buddy. You lost your life to the Tormentor, and
We have to start. We said this last season. We're gonna keep our promise.
counter,
We're gonna
yep.
start recording every Tormentor death. That is number 1. What a way to start it on game 1 as well.
Yep. Tio, Tio, you're in our hearts. You're in our minds. You're also in the Tormentor skill feed.
First one, as they
man.
do. Oh, I'm
Radiant's top
still,
tower
again, look,
is
they're
under
cutting down
attack.
the thing. They're making stabilizing the lead. It's good. They're picking up some good, tormentors here. We've got now one for Everson's, which is really nice,
Radiant's top
actually.
tower
The fact
has
that he gets
fallen.
another illusion with Chaos Bolt.
Dire's
But that
middle
BKB
tower
did
is under
magic
attack.
work. Saved him against the DK, saved himself against the
Dire's
Witch
middle
Doctor,
tower has
against
fallen.
the Timbersaw. But remember, though, that Winter's Curse goes through all of that. You need to be careful. Now that you're Chaos, you can't get complacent. You can't be, all Akuna Matata thinking you can take on everyone. Take with a Wyvern at first, and then think about it.
Yep, Aegis though on the CK, but look at the positioning of PSGD. They have the Aegis, but it doesn't look like they're the team with the Aegis. They're so tucked into their base. 2 minutes on this Aegis, so the
Radiant
Aegis
are
that they got
scanning.
feels like more of a denial Aegis, to be honest.
It's we call in Australia we say it's just a farming age, just to make sure that you kind of get back into this, and they do need that. They need to really prolong the game. I told you, like this is one of those things where you've got that late game, and I think that definitely they had the late game, but you need to give time. Ooh, is it?
Oh, a little bit
That was
of
a
pause
server
here.
lag.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, in the meantime, I believe the reason why I might be lagging is because of the settings I inputted from Wegsy. So I might have to double check the settings for
Blame
that.
Wegsy. Nah.
Blame Phoenix Dota admins. They did this. They're the reason
100%.
why the stream bitrate is so bad.
Right, their fault. Nah.
It might be my internet, but we're blaming Wegsy because that's the only thing I did.
Nah, so I've been with my cousins, and we like to just we like to flame for fun because
Invisibility.
that's all it is. It's all games. It's all have
Yep.
giggles and blame everyone, even though it's not their fault. That's what we do.
Top lane,
Top.
ever since, gonna get jumped on here by the Timbersaw. Gonna try to get the stun off here, but oh my goodness gracious, easy game. Bites the bullet for his carry. Oh, the blink forward for Bonnie. They don't want this Chaos Knight to leave. That's still an Aegis though. There's a buyback on the Phoenix. Looks like the Aegis will finally get popped though. Do they want to try to jump back into this one? No ultimate here on the CK. Does have a BKB though. LSA, Death Ward, a lot of commitment here on top of the CK as well as the Arctic's Curse. That's so much damage. The buyback right now from the Phoenix trying to keep this CK alive. But the jump in right now from the Slaughter as well as the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit with the Aghanim Scepter trying to jump in here. There's gonna be the Phoenix Egg gonna be popped here on the high ground. Looks like they're gonna force them to back away for now. So a buyback gonna be used here onto this Phoenix. But that's about all they're gonna get.
Egg is down though. They know that they can come for this. Slaughter a little poking out. They're gonna jump in a second, and they're in already on Eversense. Oh my God, no way.
Oh,
He's
back
silenced.
in. No
Put
BKB.
down, no BKB.
The Manta dodge actually gonna try to keep alive from this one. No, he cannot. No buyback. Slaughter will die, but he does have a buyback himself. And the hunt just keeps on going. Bonnie just blinks in. Look at the balls on this Timber Saw. He has no fear. He may fear the trees, but he does not fear PSGD right now.
Oh my God. We called it Timber.
Jump back in, Ember Spirit! He's in so much trouble! No BKB on the Ember Spirit! No buyback as well! XD coming out from Tick! This could be the beginning of the end right now for PSGD! No buybacks on the cores! The Slaughter is forced to buy back! But no BKB! They have nothing! Mega Creeps on the door right now for HOIN!
They can finish this game right now. And unless they have, again,
They're going for it.
Chaos Snipe, they can't do anything. And look at it. Wyvern's got Ags and Witchblade. He's just emptying and ending this game.
Yep.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
When you prolong this, it's the last effort. They're
Look at
thinking
the
about
chat.
it.
I believe this is all in good fun for both these teams, but here's gonna jump in right now. 4-3-man stun right now for the Slaughter. The server's lagging. The Arctic Cursor trying to stall things out. The Agent, it's starting to get hit right now by Tonitras. Tonitras, he's gonna take down the Phoenix Birds. That's a dieback, but it looks like it's going to be the end because the creeps, the damn creeps are going to end it.
They had Glyph, but I think they gave up from there. They knew it was going to be ended. And what a way to begin. We had everything. We had crazy kills, 31 gold lead. What a massive way. The Tormentor death, I think that is a great way to start Phoenix Season 1.
Yeah, that's basically what we want to see from Phoenix. We want to see exciting fights. We want to see drafts. We want to see cooks. We want to see deaths by Tormentors, especially to the supports. You know, we got all of that in game number 1 in this best of 2 series. So I believe it's going to be a little bit of a wait for these two teams before the next one starts. I will have to double check, so I will redirect you guys to the loading screen, and we're going to get back to you guys in a minute. Go back here.
Oh, good.
All right, so quick update. I will be restarting the stream, but don't fret, guys. We'll be back real quick. I'm just gonna restart the stream for game number 2. I'm not gonna leave. All right, so that was game number 1. Join us for game number 2 after I reset the stream, and hopefully this fixes the bitrate issue because I'm an idiot.
I know.
So we'll be right